Welcome to this call this evening. If you have been invited live, congratulations, jumping on. If you've never seen what you're about to see, be warned. It could just change your life like it has for a lot of us that are watching this call tonight. If you have seen or been sent the recording, again, congratulations. Have a listen to it. Get back to the person who sent you that call. They are very excited as well, and for very good reason. So, I believe a good call is a quick call. I know time is precious. Those of you who are on live at the moment, it's after dinner time here on the East Coast. It's in the morning, early hours in other countries. So let's get straight to it. You've got some people to let in there. I'll do that. Admit all. There we go. If our admins could do that for me, that would be so great. Okay, so my name is Tracey Marley. I'm a nutritionist, have been for a very long time. I'm 51 years old, full-time entrepreneur in the space. And I don't know, I'm adding these new people to the call. And today we are talking about today's health crisis. Now, this is not just here at home where I live. This is a global health crisis. I think all of you who are watching would agree. The problems, the solutions, and the opportunity we're going to touch on tonight, and that a better life starts here. What is PEMF? What is terahertz? What is red light therapy? An in-house frequency, and why that matters. Okay, but first of all, very, very important, the disclaimer. We are presenting this evening to provide educational and informational purposes and is intended to increase awareness of emerging wellness technologies and lifestyle strategies. The technologies discussed are designed to support the body's natural processes, including relaxation, recovery, circulation, vitality, and overall well-being. They are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease, nor should the information presented be considered medical advice. Individual experiences may vary. Always consult your healthcare professional regarding any medical condition or treatment decisions. The opportunity discussed is based on individual effort, commitment, and leadership. Success is not guaranteed, and results will vary from person to person. So feel free to take a screenshot of that disclaimer before we move forward. And on to the topic of today's health crisis. The world has changed. Our health has changed. It's time to ask why. The truth is, we're all dealing with something, right? No matter where we live, no matter what we earn, no matter our age, we all face health challenges. And I've been traveling the world for decades, and no matter what country I land in, I'm seeing things that I didn't used to see back in my early 20s. Our physical health, even to look at us as a race right now, there are clear signs of issues. Physical pain, though, is something that we can't see with our eyes, but it holds us back. I'm a nutritionist for truck drivers primarily, so I see this a lot. Constant aches and pains and discomfort with people. It slows us down. Lack of energy affects us, everything we do. Health issues are becoming more common at younger ages. It impacts our work, our families, and our future. Financial struggles are this is a major topic right now. They're real. Our bills keep rising. Every month feels heavier. Income stays the same. We are working harder. We're getting the same results. We're living paycheck to paycheck, a lot of people. It creates constant stress. We want more for our families, but don't know how to get there. Stress and how we deal with stress varies in relation, a direct correlation with our health and well-being. Inflammation. Many people are experiencing ongoing inflammation that can affect comfort, movement, and overall well-being. The body thrives when balance is restored. Disease starts and thrives inside of inflammation in our bodies. Sleep. Millions struggle to achieve restorative sleep. Poor sleep affects everything, right? Recovery, mood, concentration, productivity, and the quality of life. We all understand this, the importance of our sleep. And every single person that watches this call, I'm assuming, we shouldn't assume, but I will be brave enough to assume we have a sleep story at some stage of our life when we've had stress or we haven't been well. It has directly hit our sleep patterns. Our lack of nutrients in our food also is taking a toll on our health. Modern farming, soil depletion, and processing have stripped our food of essential vitamins and minerals our bodies need to thrive. Just another thing that we have to deal with, right? You can see here back in the day, this is actually what a carrot used to look like. Don't get me started on what the veggies look like these days and how they've got to that. It's not a natural progression. It's called human intervention. Modern agriculture focuses on the yield over nutrition. Our processing and storage, refining, preservation, and long shelf lives remove valuable nutrients. Our food may look abundant, but it's often low in the nutrients we need. Stress. Modern life places our nervous system under constant pressure. Stress has become normal, but normal doesn't always mean healthy. Energy. So many people say to me, Tracey, I'm eating the right things. I'm going to the gym. I'm going to bed early. I'm trying to get the best amount of sleep that I can, but I am still low in energy. Many people feel exhausted before the day even begins. They wake up tired. How does that even make sense? Brain fog and focus, difficulty concentrating, poor mental clarity, reduced productivity. Many people simply don't feel like themselves. We know something is right, something is wrong, sorry, but we just can't put our finger on it a lot of the time. Disconnection from the earth is playing a massive part, you guys. I've put a picture here of truck drivers driving because they've really opened my eyes personally, working with them for so many years. I used to think to myself, okay, lots of people sit all day in their jobs and they don't end up with the same list of trucky issues. A lot of people eat not great food, don't end up with that same list that I'm seeing over and over for decades with truck drivers. And since personally working with frequency, this is really highlighted for me, disconnection from the earth. We all have disconnection from the earth right now. We have our modern lifestyle, technology, footwear, vehicles, and long indoor hours. We have synthetic flooring, synthetic socks. We're sleeping on beds. In fact, we're designed to sleep on the ground, walk barefoot. I know this sounds a little bit woo-woo, but track with me until this starts making sense. When we become disconnected from the earth, our energy, recovery, and health suffer. But why? This is what I always consistently have asked for so many years on end. Why? Why is it the longer we are off the ground, the bigger our symptoms start to show? Well-being isn't just about avoiding illness, it's about thriving in every part of our life. When we feel well, we think clearer, we handle stress better. I love that part, handle stress better. And of course, we enjoy life more. So movement. Our bodies are designed to move. Sitting all day takes its toll. When our batteries are flat, though, we don't feel like moving, even though we know it's good for us. Again, I'm going to go back to the truckies as an example, guys. I've never said to a truck driver, listen, you've got to get out there and you've got to run a couple of Ks to start with, and then we're going to get up to 5Ks, and then we're going to join a gym. Because when people don't feel like it, when their batteries are flat, you're asking the impossible. Then we have people that are disappointed in themselves because they're beating themselves up, telling themselves they are lazy. Yet This is beyond lazy. These slides and what we're discussing today, this is beyond a decision not to exercise. This is the inability to want to do that. This is the inability for our bodies to be firing. Regular movement, yes, we know, boosts energy, strengthens the body, and it lifts mood and confidence. So what if your body is running low on energy? Again, not lazy. Your body is more than just muscles and organs, it's an electrical system. And this is what a lot of people don't really think about until they hear it for the first time, that we are electrical. When our natural energy and cellular communication are not optimized, we may feel tired. There's that word again, stressed, sore, or simply not like ourselves. So, supporting your body's natural electrical activity is the key to feeling your best. You'll see down here, low energy levels, we've got a flat battery there. Daily stress overload relates to poor sleep, aches, pains, and tension. Slow cellular recovery is not what we want. We are electrical beings. Your body is a complex network of electrical signals and energy. Every single tiny little cell, which we have billions of them, system and function relies on electrical activity to work in harmony. Every heartbeat is electrical. Every brain signal is electrical. Every nerve communicates electrically, and our cells rely on electrical activity to work and function and deliver nutrition, oxygen, energy, nutrition. It's insane, isn't it? That we know all of these things, yet most of our support and our medicine is chemical, not electrical. Let's talk about EMFs while we're talking about being electrical, the invisible load that we all deal with every day. Electromagnetic fields, EMFs, are energy waves produced by modern technology. We can't see them, smell them, or hear them, but we are surrounded by them 24/7. Our bodies are electrical, so when EMFs overwhelm us, everything suffers. Brain fog and fatigue, again, stress and anxiety, weakened immunity, cellular stress, hormonal disruption, and poor recovery. You can see there a plethora of examples that we know avoiding them unless we move out to the middle of the desert or the middle of the rainforest is going to be a pretty tough task. It's an electrical storm. 5G towers, power lines, Wi-Fi, smart devices. We can't see it again, but we can't escape them. We live in an invisible sea of electromagnetic radiation, EMFs. These signals power our modern world, but our bodies were never designed for this level of exposure. We can't control the sources, but we can control how we support our bodies and protect them. Okay, again, a list of all the things that we don't really want to talk about, do we? Because we know, you guys know, everyone watching this call knows that we're taking a hit, not even when we open our eyes, but even while we're asleep. So what is PEMF? P-E-M-F. It stands for Pulsed Electromagnetic Field. It is a safe, non-invasive technology that uses gentle electromagnetic pulses to support your body's natural ability to heal, recover, and function at its best. PEMF works with your body, not against it, helping it to restore balance and energy at a cellular level. You can see here, when you get right in the zone, okay, we are not going to admit that one. When you get right in the zone, this is how it feels. It feels pretty special. It enhances cellular energy production, supports circulation and oxygen delivery, promotes natural recovery and repair, and it helps reduce inflammation. And we touched on inflammation being the place where disease loves to thrive. These are red blood cells, very typical of how our blood is responding to today's modern lifestyle. Stuck together, see? They're not all round. They're looking for surface area to work. One turn with one of our machines, and this is how my girlfriend Katrina's blood responded. Is that insane? I love putting that sample in for you guys. It was a live blood analysis, like I said, before and after one go on the P90, which I'll introduce to you in a moment. So what's terahertz? Terahertz waves are a part of the electromagnetic spectrum sitting between microwaves and infrared light. Terahertz technology uses very specific frequencies that are known for their ability to penetrate deeply, promote vibrational energy, and support cellular function. Terahertz waves are often called the frequency of life because every cell, molecule, and atom responds to frequency. How cool is this? If you see the little graph up the top, you'll see the different waves. This is where I try not to lecture you all about microwaves. I've never had one, I'm very proud to say, but this is where the not so friendly waves are. Then we hit the terahertz, then we go into the infrared and the visible light, healthy rays there that we want to focus on tonight. So why does it matter? Why does terahertz matter? Terahertz waves can penetrate deep into the body without damaging cells or tissue. It goes deep. It supports cellular communication. It enhances micro circulation, promotes natural healing processes, and it balances energy at a cellular level. And what is red light therapy? Most of us have seen this, probably even maybe before they've heard of PEMF, before they've heard of terahertz. I know I've seen this used in the horse industry for decades, and I'm a horse girl from the country, and so it was nothing new for me to see red light. But the fact that it's combined with here with our company with the other two technologies is what makes this very special. Red and near infrared NIR light are specific light waves of visible and invisible light that can penetrate the skin and support cellular function. This therapy is non-invasive, uses light energy to help your body's cells work more efficiently. Now, when you're looking at the stomach shaken, this red light therapy, you can see it come out of the little spaces in the technology around the steel plates that go on the tummy. Very, very cool. You want to get yourself some red light therapy in this technology. Again, it supports cellular energy, promotes natural recovery, supports circulation, helps reduce inflammation, supports skin health, and promotes relaxation and well-being. I think you guys should be getting the point by now, okay? So why in-home frequency matters? Your wellness is a daily choice. Using frequency technology at home makes it easier to be consistent, stay committed, and support your body every day. Small daily moments create powerful long-term results. And I have spoken to a lot of people therapists who have used these types of technologies with their clients, and there's different responses back, but they're going to vary have been told to me by therapists. Tracey, I cannot believe the affordable price compared to what I've paid for in the past. And I am so excited that my clients can take these devices home for them and service themselves every single day by themselves. That's the feedback that we are getting and seeing from therapists that are used to using these technologies. Again, convenient, consistent, personal, family friendly, and cost effective because you buy one machine and everybody can put their feet on it, just like this lovely lady pictured in the slide. So imagine supporting your body every day. Small, intentional moments at home can help you feel your best today and for years to come. And rule number one, you guys, if you haven't started with your machine yet, you should not use EMFs whilst on there for best results. So put your phone down, put your laptop down, and pick up your book and a cup of coffee and find yourself in the zone. So why are people looking for something different? More people are choosing smarter, safer ways to support their wellness, drug-free. Ting! In the last 5 years, a lot of us are questioning, and it makes me proud to watch, questioning the way that we have been solving our health crises, issues over the years. And this is why we have seen an absolute influx in people requiring more information about prevention rather than cure. We want things that are in non-invasive. We want to do it at home and we want it easy to use. So this is where I have to apologize. I do it every time I do these sides. Now you have to make a decision. It gets very, very confusing. And I bet that you were jumping on here thinking you were looking at one machine. So I'm going to make this as easy as possible. My opinion is we always start with the feet, unless you're really, really stuck on starting somewhere else. I love the feet because we are designed to be frequency charged through our feet, because walking barefoot is how we were designed, like I mentioned before. So you've got two machines here. These size differences aren't really that true, to be fair. This top one here is the Maserati. It's the biggest, best, strongest machine of the whole catalogue. It's called the P90 Plus. There's two utensils. One of them is for your face, this little one here. It does have a flat end on it. Ladies, this is your friend. This one is for cellular rejuvenation and stimulation of the face on the surface, and it penetrates into the skin, waking up that collagen and doing all of the marvelous things that we see happen in a very expensive way at the beauticians. This three-pronged utensil here is fantastic with the red light therapy that I mentioned just before, coming out of those three nibs, perfect for the knee, the hip, the elbow, anywhere extra that you would like to focus on. You only need 20 minutes on this machine. As I said, it's bigger, better, stronger. The baby down here, the Mercedes, I call this one the Mercedes, that one the Maserati. The Mercedes down the bottom here, not to be undersold. It is, yes, a little bit of a smaller machine. It's 4.5 kilos, perfect for carry-on luggage. It was the first question that I asked, and I have taken it to many countries already. It is a 30-minute session. It doesn't have utensils, but absolutely amazing for you and your family to be charged up through the feet. To the right here at the bottom, the shaken massager is for the tummy. It is our newest machine in the catalogue and an absolute favorite. It does have all the three things: terahertz, PEMF, red light therapy, heat, massage. What else could you ask for? You can put it on the tummy, you can turn it around to the back. 2 sessions you're allowed to have a day. The sessions go for 20 minutes each, but you can also be inventive with this baby. Put it over your shoulder, pulled nerve you might have on the shoulder blade. The reason I say that is I take that one on the plane with me, and those sticky little nerves behind the shoulder blade that play up on a huge flight from Australia particularly. We're used to long flights. This one is going to be your travel companion. My truckies also love that, behind the wheel as they drive along. Up here, the goggles. Truck drivers also love these because they concentrate for many hours at a time. But you guys, entrepreneurs, you've got your phone time that you'd like to add your goggles to in your rest period. Children as well. My daughter's 13 years old. She loves the goggles. Anyone, in fact, because our eyes really take the aging process seriously, don't they? We know that. We don't want that to happen. We want to stimulate all of that rejuvenation and that healing through our eyes as soon as possible, in my opinion, and they are a favorite to add to a purchase of the other machines. Down the bottom left here, the wand. This distributes the PEMF and terahertz in a different manner than the other machines have to touch the skin. The wand blows air, kind of like a hairdryer. Ladies, very good for hair growth, but that's the least of what this machine does. It has had some absolutely outstanding testimonials. So whoever sent you this call and whoever invited you tonight, if you're on here live, jump into the group that your person has for you and have a look at the testimonials. You'll see a lot of chatter about the wand in there and the Balmer Air. Ta-da! If you are watching this in July, 2026, we have a special on. It's the first special I've seen since I've joined the company since last August, and any purchase over $1,000 will get you one of these babies. This here is likened to bringing, well, it's bringing negative ions into the home, but that's likened to the feeling that you will experience after it rains. When there's a storm, those negative ions in the air that you feel can't see and touch them, but you feel them walking through a rainforest. That's what we're impersonating by bringing these negative ions into the home. You can sleep with it on silence. Again, testimonials will blow the roof off. Get yourself one of these machines. If you are considering a purchase, please make it in July for yourself, or you're going to be sorry later when you see all of the fabulous people experiencing changes within their home for their family, their pets, and their plants. I'm a big plant girl. Probably can see them in the background. So I'm loving what what it's doing for my plants. Olylife technology fits seamlessly into moments that matter most. Simply use, easy to love, and designed to support your well-being every single day. Thank you for watching, you guys. Again, please go back to the person who invited you to this call. They're just as excited as I am, and they're going to be sitting on the edge of their seat, waiting for some feedback, waiting to hear if you are ready to get started and order yourself a machine. Just to go over who I am and who you've been listening to on this call, my name is Tracey Marley. Here is 3 books that I have published for easy convenience. Got them just here in front of me. You can see my picture in the call. They're little thin, little skinny handbooks to bring you or somebody that you might want to introduce to these machines. Easy read, very quick. However, I must add this for next week. I will. My favorite book on this subject, if you guys would like to become experts and really understand this technology, grab yourself a book called PEMF, The Fifth Element of Health. A lot of us, that was our first read. It inspired me to write smaller books that were quicker for people to read, but absolutely there's a lot more information in there that I have put in these little handbooks. So again, thank you so much for your support. Go back to the person, and hopefully I will see you in a testimonial group real soon. And thank you for watching.